What's up, everybody? What's going on? Got a special guest in the house with us tonight. We've been talking about doing this forever. And then we finally were just like, you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's get it done. If you're wondering what's coming out of my neck, it's headphones so I can hear them. But these things might get annoying, so I might switch over to these big time headphones. But let me go ahead and bring him in. The main man, Micheal. What's up?
What's up? Nothing.
Boom, we are split screen. Now, man, let me make sure everything's good up here. I'm seeing this, but it's saying we're offline. Do you see that? What's up, Turtle? Look who it is. Turtle, we got Micheal in the house with us. Congrats, by the way, man. I saw where you won the Friday night giveaway. But, boom, let's get into it, Micheal. So,
Sweet.
little backstory real quick on Micheal. Back when we were doing the 4,000 hour live stream, we decided to go live on Periscope. And when we did that, just randomly we got promoted for some reason. And here comes Micheal scrolling in. And we're like, hey, man, go to YouTube and blah, blah, blah. So we ended up pulling Micheal from Periscope over to YouTube. And, man, he's been with us ever since. How did you, on Periscope, was that a true story? Like, was
Yeah.
it just, like you just
I
happened
was
to find
just
us randomly?
scrolling through.
Dude,
People were live, and you guys popped up. I seen knives. I was like, I'm hopping in there.
yeah. And you got a little bit of a knife collection, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
And I know this is more of just a hangout, not really an interview thing, but I know what we were going to do for the podcast is we were definitely going to talk about women and bullshit on some stories. But you said that you might have a story or something that you got rolling.
Yeah, man, a fascinating story.
What you got?
You ever seen a drunk bee before?
A drunk bee?
Yeah, a drunk bee.
I when I was younger, I know it's going to sound crazy, but the little bottles of water that you have,
Yeah.
I hate red wasp. I hate them. And one stung me in my lip right here, and it swelled up. So ever since then, but anyway, I put a red wasp in one of these bottles, and I poured red wine in there, and I kept shaking it up and shaking it up. Well, he got so drunk, I actually thought he was just dying. And then over time, I guess he sobered up and dried his wings off, and then we became friends because I was sitting there watching him a while, and then he flew his drunk ass off. But never seen a drunk bee.
We were at the river. We had a spiked watermelon. He came down and landed on the spiked watermelon. He had a bit too much to drink. He was sitting there chilling on my finger for like a good few hours, just not moving.
Yeah,
Just
and not
chilling there.
stinging you or anything.
Nah, he was just
Yeah,
hanging out.
dude, that's funny. Yeah, that wasp that I got drunk. He was passed the hell out because I put him in there and I was really just shaking it up. And I guess maybe I didn't have a whole lot in there because I wanted to see if he would get drunk. But anyway, thought he was dying, and sure enough, I could have probably stuck my finger down on him, and he would have just fucking mellowed out. But anyway, we became friends after that. What'd you end up doing? He just flew off, or did you end up killing it?
Nah, he just flew off.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. You got a girlfriend or anything?
Nope.
No girlfriend, dude. This is crazy because we
Nah.
were talking before this, and I was thinking, okay, well maybe we can talk about some of this stuff beforehand, but we literally jumped in here with no agenda. But yeah, dude, I don't know much about your background or anything, and you don't have to get into any of it. But who was
I asked away.
well, the last girlfriend that you had? You got any crazy stories with it, or any? It didn't even got
Oh.
to be your girlfriend.
I can't remember her name. Give me a second. It was Victoria.
Victoria,
Yep,
that was your girlfriend, or just a girl that you knew?
girlfriend.
Dude, what I've realized is on. Man, I'm trying to. Can you see how many people's on here? Because it's not loading anything on mine.
It says two watching for me.
Okay. Well, I've got zero out here. Well, I might have 3 on there. But anyway, dude, I wrote some things down here. But I know you're not a big beer drinker like I am, are you? Did you say you
I
weren't? Or
don't like beer.
yeah, more of a mixed drink type dude?
Yeah, more of a liquor.
Dude, I was for the longest time. I would drink liquor, and especially when I was 18. I joined a fraternity, and I would have where Aristocrats vodka. You know, the whale vodka, the cheap
Yeah.
stuff?
Hmm.
Dude, me and my. Dude, it makes me sick, like, thinking about it to this day. We would fill up the red solo cups like that much vodka and just like enough Coke to where you could actually get it down, and we would just turn it up and just, oh man, weeks of that stuff. And then finally you get to a point where your body just starts rejecting this
Yeah, that's like
cheap
my friend.
liquor.
On his birthday, he bought a handle of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey.
Yeah.
I had 5 shots, and I'm not a big drinker. Like, I don't really see a point. I had five
Hmm.
shots. Him and 2 other buddies drank the whole bottle, and that's the last time he ever drank alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, he don't touch liquor at all. He just drinks beer.
Dude, I
He
used to
can't he
just
can't
take
go
it and
back.
go. Liquor now really messes me up, and these heavy beers that I drink, the reason why I get these is because I can drink one or two, especially these IPAs, and catch a good buzz, go to bed, you could still drive, do whatever.
Mm.
But when I switch over, like on the weekends or something, if I ever decide to do it, I can hang to a certain point, and then I tap out. But the next day, dude, I used to wake up like a hummingbird. Now it's, dude. I mean, I feel it for days. And
Yeah,
go ahead, man. I'm gonna switch
I
over
never
these
got drunk
headphones.
or buzzed at all. I've only dabbled in a few liquors.
These might look a little more weird, but I can probably hear you a lot better on these.
I told you you should have stuck with those.
Yeah, I should have done it, but you made me jealous, dude, because I can't see them in your ears, and I have these big things on my head. But anyway, so what you're saying, my bad.
But like I said, I just dabbled. I've only dabbled in a few liquors.
So what's your go? Do you have a go-to or anything? Do you go to any parties, or what's your hobbies, man? Like, what do you do for fun?
Whenever I drink, it's usually hanging out with my friend over at his house. Have like a sip or something or two.
Yeah,
That's
just
about it.
hanging out. I feel you, man. And I would only drink on like Fridays, beer,
Hmm.
and then shit. When did I do that thing? I did it on Monday, and I ended up doing that 3 hour little live stream. I promise you, dude. I was supposed to get on for 10 minutes, and then I start telling stories. And if I keep drinking those heavy beers, I think it was like 3.5 hours. I don't know if you were in here when I left. I know you popped in,
I
but
can't remember.
the who all we got watching? What's up, everybody? I know Turtle said he was in here. The from everybody, and I always say this: the people who has been in here a good while and has been through all the like little contests and stuff. You have been in a majority of them, but has won less than anybody on the thing,
I
like the
think
luck
I've
of the
won
draw.
2.
Two,
I gave one to Alvaro. It was a necklace.
yeah,
I won that Joker knife,
I remember that.
and then I won an entry to the Friday Night Knife giveaway.
And that's it, huh?
Yep, that's
Out of
it.
all the stuff. I know Turtle's in here. He's won a pretty good bit. And then, man, dude, yeah, for you to be in as long as you have, those are the only things. And I mean, you come into the shows and you guess the things, but it's always one or two off from.
Yeah, I'm never any luck.
Yeah. The I don't know, man. I literally scribbled down some stuff. I don't want to feel like it's a interview or anything like that. But you got any crazy stories or something? And then we'll just from there. That's all I got, man. Then we'll start just, we'll just sit here and bullshit for a
First
bit.
story. I was attacked by an octopus.
Okay, that's a good one. Let's hear it. You don't hear that every day.
Yeah, it was. Have you heard of the Fort DeSoto Dog Beach down here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's the Fort DeSoto Beach, but there's a part that's dedicated to bring your dogs and stuff.
Uh huh.
Yeah, you can go up there and you can find tons of sea life. Like my mom found a starfish the size of her stomach. You
What?
can get
And it just washes up on the
sand.
beach,
No,
or you
you walk
just,
out a little ways on a sandbar. You can go out and dive and pick them up.
dude?
Yeah, I was just out there, waist high water, swimming around. And I see something red. Picked it up as a baby octopus.
Holy crap!
I was so happy. Sitting
Yeah.
there playing with it. After a little bit, spread out on my hand, perfectly flat.
Uh huh.
Next minute, I feel a pain in my hand. It bit me. I was sitting
Mm.
there for a good 5 minutes, up in the air, shaking my hand. My mom, my sister, my stepdad was just laughing at me.
God, dude, that freaks me out. Did
Oh
so
no, I
all
was
it's like
too.
suction, like
No,
suction.
it was only the big as the palm of my hand. It was just a little baby one.
Oh, okay, and then it was
Yeah.
just latched to you.
Yeah, it just bit the top of one of my fingers.
Mm.
After a while, I let go, and I tried to find it again.
Yeah, I would have found it and killed it, thrown it halfway across the thing.
Oh, I did. I was shaking my hand like crazy, and it flew
Yeah.
off. I went and followed it. But yeah,
Damn octopus! I've never been attacked by an octopus. I was attacked by a swan. I was swimming in a lake.
I was too.
Were
Bit
you
me on
attacked
my
by a
hand.
swan?
Yep.
Dude, they're mean. This one
Yeah, I
would
know.
come and migrate to. And we had a lake in front of our house, and it would come and migrate. I guess every year. We did it for 2, 3 years. Well, me and my buddies, we would always go out there and mess with it because it was mean. You would drive your vehicle, and it would start pecking at the tires, and just wouldn't. And it would just do like this. So me and my sister are out there one day, and I'm swimming, and she just got like a new camera, and I'm swimming in the lake. Well, the swan comes up. Well, I start messing with it, and I splash some water. Well, finally, I guess it had enough of me. Comes up like on top of the water, like it's fixing to take off, and just
Hmm.
starts hitting me in the chest. And I'm probably this much in water, so I can't really like just take off running. So I just reared back and punched it in the face and his neck. You know, they got the big crazy necks. Boom. Leaned over, and then he was like, whoa, and he swam off. And then I was like, yeah, that's right, Swan. Get some. But Daggum Swan tried to kill me. That's my
Oh,
story
dude,
on
I
that.
would be on the shore, just rolling, laughing, pointing at you.
Oh, my sister has a
Oh,
picture kind of
mhm.
of it, but she was crying laughing. My dog was
Oh
going
yeah.
crazy.
I was feeding the ducks, and I ran out of bread, so I just had the empty package. Well, he wasn't too happy. I didn't give him none. He started chasing me.
Uh,
He caught up to me and nipped me in the ass.
really?
Yeah.
Those damn swans, man. I've got ducks now. You know, those ducks. I think I put them up here on this channel sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen him giving him
Trip.
a bath or something.
Yeah, I tell you what's crazy is they had 9 of them. We only got 5 now. Well, the lady we got them from, you know, she was moving and we're like, yeah, okay. We wanted chickens for eggs, but, you know, we ended up going with these ducks. So we built this fence. Well, one day, go out there, a dead duck, and it doesn't have a head. Head is completely gone. And we're like, what the hell is going on? So we're thinking, all right, maybe there's a raccoon, something.
Hmm.
And then we had I put up some like netting. I went and got netting real quick, just a little old mesh netting. 2 or 3 days go by. I go out there, another one is dead. It's just made it through the netting. And I'm like,
You got to get
oh
that chicken
no.
wire.
Yeah, wait, well, now, if you see the video, it's all caged in and it's
I
inside the other
hate chicken
fence.
wire so much.
Dude, it sucked. I was out there building it and then I had to get it and staple it. Well, put an owl out there on the post once we found out it was a hawk that was killing him. And what it would
Hmm.
do is it would come down and it would fly underneath that netting and then it would walk almost to the ducks and just basically beat the crap out of it. And then it would strategically remove its head and fly off with the head. Well, I was setting up my GoPro and I got some footage, but it's a little rough to put on because I've been going back and forth on whether I want to, because it's from a GoPro on a distance, so it's not that bad. But one day, I end up going to like this boot camp thing, coming back, and there's 2 dead ducks. Now, neither one of them has a head, but there's one head over there. Like, so I would walk up and there's a complete head missing. And it's so strategic how it gets removed that it's almost like a person did it. It's kind of freaky. So I'm like, okay, I got to do something. So instead of building a house like I wanted to do, I call Tractor Supply. I go up there and I get this big, fenced in area. And I said, well, I can build off of it when I have time. So I leave. It probably took me about an hour to go, driving to Pensacola and get it. So I drive there, come back. The body of one of those ducks is gone. So now inside the pen is the head of a different duck and the body of a different duck. Dude, it was a massacre that day. And I'm getting pissed off and I want to kill it. But, whatever. So anyway, I set that up. Well, come to find out that a fox had jumped the post and got the body, because I was like, there's no way a hawk could fly away with this body. So the hawk went in there, killed both of them, and my thought is, and this is kind of just made up in my head, but if I had to replay it, he goes in there and kills the female duck, and then the male duck kind of was like, look, I'm sick of you coming in here talking shit, and the hawk's like, all right, kills him, cuts his head off, and then leaves it. He doesn't even eat that head. Flies off, and then a fox comes and gets this body. Dude, it was just a weird day. So now I'm down to 5 ducks. But so far, so good on the 5.
Oh, yeah, trust me. We have a few hawks flying around our neighborhood. We got like 2 owls.
Yeah. And I didn't realize until looking at it. And, dude, it's funny because I started watching like eagles and ducks and everything kill. Whenever you start looking it up. Chickens and owls and raccoons, and dude, if you go to YouTube, you can spend like a few good hours on there just watching eagles kill shit.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty neat stuff. But the day I didn't set up the camera, the massacre happened. I call it the massacre, but those fucking ducks, man, they're tripped now. They're safe now, I think. I'm still waiting to go out there and see one of them without his head. Maybe a note written by the hawk, like, yeah, she can't do nothing.
You can't keep me out.
Yeah, go ahead and try. But so far, so good.
From the outside of the fence, inside.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about that fox digging underneath that thing and really...
Bury the fence.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Is I need to do it, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, but you know what's going to have to happen?
Mm-hmm.
That fox is going to have to dig a hole and kill one for me to get out there and do it. Because I'm like, well, everything's good now. But yeah, I need to do that. I don't know. But any crazy girl stories, man? Any crazy fight stories? I don't know. We're just on there bullshit. I have no real agenda. Every time I sit like this, I got a double chin. I can't believe I got this to work, though. On YouTube. Are you looking at YouTube right now?
Yeah.
This is what that split screen looked like that I was talking about. I even got that thing working. There might be like a 10-second delay on the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a little delayed.
Oh, man, we got 4 people in here. What's up, Headhunter? I'm here, can't stay. I'm at camp. I was wondering where you were, Headhunter. Me and Michael, man, we've been talking about doing this for a while and doing a podcast, but we figured we'd jump on here, at least give it a test run. No Turtle. You see Turtle's picture, Michael? Like his little...
Yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of them floating around like that.
They fucking started that shit. Him and Jeremiah and Enoch. And
I believe you're the one who said screenshot it.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I believe you said screenshot this, and that's when it started kicking off.
Oh, man. The Jeremiah had been for a while with those things in his ears, but I don't know how the hell they do that shit. Well, I mean, I know how they do it now, but... Because look, I mean, it's the same damn cup. I guess that's my staple cup. what I've noticed though is I gotta get rid of this damn sticker on the bottom of it.
That's the first thing I do when I buy something new. I take that sticker off.
Man, I guess because I didn't freaking see it. But those Yeti cups are the bomb, dude. What's crazy is when I go to bed, I have to have like water or something, and I would always wake up and I drink water in the morning.
Yeah.
Dude, you can put ice in this thing, and dude, it'll last forever. But I've even got one of the cheap ones. Now that their patent is done with it, for like $7, it works just as good. So,
I need to get one.
what you got behind you, man? What's the blanket? Let's do
Oh,
it.
it's a
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
let's do. Oh, okay,
My
dude.
blinds broke, and I never fixed them.
Oh, it's a
So
window,
that's just thrown up there.
dude. I
Yeah,
feel you. Yeah,
the window. I just never feel like fixing it. So it's just been a blanket there forever.
dude. I used to do that in college, man. I would put blankets, and the blinds suck anyway. I
Yeah.
hate when, especially when you try to sleep late, which I can't do much anymore. But when you try to sleep late, I hate light being
Yeah,
anywhere
it
in
has
my
to be
room,
dark.
dude. That's a freaking, I don't know, pet peeve, but I don't get the privilege of doing it anymore. I keep looking at this camera instead of this camera now. Have you noticed that? But what
Yeah.
else you got going on tonight, man? Anything on the agenda?
Nope.
Mine neither. I talked to Bobby. Um, he was supposed to hit me up. I don't know if he's gonna do it or not. Look
I'm
at
not
us
too busy
live
at
on
the
that thing.
nighttime.
Huh?
Said I'm not too busy during the nighttime.
Yeah, man. I'm normally. Well, it's 9 now. I know we said we'd go for a little bit and test it out, but we've been 21 minutes. I gotta go put those things up at 9, but it's already 9.
That's
But
like
we'll
a
spend.
minute.
Yeah, we'll spend 5 more minutes on here bullshitting. But what else you got going on, dude? I'm glad that you freaking stopped by, man. I hadn't talked to you like this. I mean, we
No,
talked over
it's
the
always just
thing.
on the. It's always just over a screen and some words.
Yeah, I remember that you sent me, or you would send me pictures of all those pizzas that you would burn. And dude, I don't know how you burn that many damn pizzas, but I'm gonna show you how to do it one day, man. The
I'm gonna have to come over there and show you how to cook a pizza.
That's what I'm gonna have to do, dude. On YouTube, does it look? Oh no, it's still there. If for y'all that don't know, it was one night I went live on what was it? It was Instagram, wasn't it?
It was Instagram, yep.
Yeah. And I burnt the hell out of DiGiorno pizza, and Michael's giving me shit. So now, every time that he can't respond or something, I'll like say something on the live stream. Anyway, kind of a running joke, but I just thought about that. The damn DiGiornos. I think actually Turtle might have been on that thing. That's what I need to do, man. I need some ideas for Instagram. You want me to tell you what I thought about doing?
Hmm.
Is, now this is gonna sound stupid, you might laugh, but I was thinking about getting on like a bench, like a park bench or a sofa or something, and having. Realistically, you would want 2 cameras, but setting up 2 cameras is kind of a pain in the ass. But I would write out like a 1 minute script, and this would be kind of for Instagram. But it would be like 2 men on a bench, but they would both be me. I would be in different clothes on this shot and this shot, and then I would talk to myself, and it would just flip back and forth.
Yeah.
If I could write in some jokes, and I was thinking of some knife stuff to kind of put in, but that sounds weird. But if I could make it funny, because I would be like, hey, blah blah blah, and the person I was talking to would just be me in different clothes, but it would be like it was live time. That was an idea. That's really about the only idea I had on that. But I don't know, man. When you got to work again?
Whenever they call me. Or whenever I get my ass up and find a new job.
Dude, do you like it, man? I know that you didn't like it at first. Is it growing on you?
Hell no. My second time doing this job, I hate it.
Oh, really? That sucks, man. They still got you stocking?
Yep.
Dude.
That's all I want to. I'm not really people person. I would get fired on a register.
Really?
I'm a smart ass. I don't think I could hold it in for much long.
Dude, I was the same way, man. What got me to become a people person, and I'm really, I guess I made myself have to be, but I got a job at Radio Shack, and you have to say,
Yeah.
hey, to every single person who walks in, do you need any help? And then you have to talk to them, and you do this. And then if it was any girls or something, I'm like, yeah, dibs. Because not that many girls walk into Radio Shack. Or they're like, I need help with this cell phone or something. But, man, you had to. But now that I've gotten out, and I spend a lot of times just, dude, I work constantly, and then, I do this stuff kind of for
Yeah.
fun, but I've lost a lot of it, dude. A lot of the social skills. Like, cause I don't know. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody. It's not that I don't want to. Well, yeah, I guess it is. It's kind of that I just don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've gotten to where it's like, nah, like I'd be like, well, should I say this or should I not say this? Well, now I'm like, man, fuck it, say it. See what
Yeah.
the fuck
You just
happens.
just don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to say it.
Yeah. See, I grew up a loner. Like I was always by myself.
Yeah,
I was just shy.
dude, and I was too until it kind of like, I guess alcohol helped when I was in high school,
Yeah.
but then I went to so many different high schools because this one was shut down because I'm from a small town, and then it was shut down. I would go to this one, so I know a lot of people, so it was cool once I knew you. But dude, just
Yeah.
even today, man, I'll go to places and they're like, hey, let's hang out, let's do this. Uh, I'm busy. I gotta go do something.
Yeah.
I don't
Once I
know.
get to know you, it's not bad. But starting off, I don't say much.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. And I play like I watch people. I'm a big people watcher, and it's all right. And I'll just look at people, and then whenever what's funny is I'll look at people, and what I've really had to start working on is eye contact.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, and even to this day, man, eye contact for me, because I'll do something like yeah, and I'll talk like this, like if I was in the room, and I'll just but I'm still talking to you, but I wouldn't ever make eye contact. I mean, I'd look at you, okay, yeah, but I'm always back to this. Well, I really
Yeah.
had to
Trying not
start
to look at
working
him
on
in the
that.
face.
Yeah, and I don't know where that came from, but I have a bad habit of doing that. And then as I got into the business world, I started having to try to stay
Stare him in
focused.
the face.
So
Hmm.
what I started doing is I would practice at Walmart and stuff. And you know that you're doing it right when you feel that it's like what's the
You're
feeling?
being watched.
Yeah, it's
Kind of like stared at.
yeah. You know that you're making good eye contact when it starts like feeling weird to you.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking at somebody's eyes and you get and I don't know how to describe the feeling. It's just a weird feeling. That's when
Hmm.
you know that you're doing it right. And I would always get that weird feeling and then I would dart away. But dude, holding it. But if I have a few beers, I'll mess with people. I just will be like, really? And I'll make it because it's funny to me, but it's not funny to them. I don't know. I just try to make myself laugh now. Like I said, I don't really care. But that was a bad
Yeah.
thing, man. Being
Yeah.
shy, eye contact. But I don't think I'm shy around women as much. Or I used to not be. I feel like that was more of my crowd. I grew up in a house full of women. I mean, it was me, my mom, my two sisters,
Yeah. See,
and
that's the
then all their
opposite for me.
friends. Oh, yeah. So how many brothers and
Yeah.
sisters you had?
Oh no, but I grew up in a house full of women also. It's my mom, my grandmother, and my sister.
Oh, yeah. And so did you have any, so you still have trouble, talking to females and stuff?
Oh yes, big time.
What's the main concern with it? Is it more just like, I don't know what to say
Yeah, just
or
how to start conversation,
so
how to get
starting the
out there.
conversation.
Hmm.
Okay, so see, a lot of people that I've ran across is that they can start a conversation, then they're like, well, what do I say next?
Yeah,
You
see,
know.
I've done it once, but it took me a few weeks to actually get it going.
Hmm. Like just walking up to a girl and talking to
Well,
her.
I have a CVS right down from my house. I used to walk up there all the time.
Hmm.
She was the cashier, so I'll
Yeah.
always see her.
And so, how did you, dude? Man, that's key. And it's funny you say CVS, and I probably need to hold maybe one of these, two of these stories, for later in the future. But
Yeah,
there's like a bartender that I really like.
yeah.
She wouldn't show me the time of day, and I was
Yeah,
like,
same here. Well, it's like first you walk up, you just buy something and leave. That's do that for a few days, and you start saying hey, just kind of work up,
mm-hmm.
and then slowly start having longer conversations and go to from there.
That's it. And then you wait, and then you wait for your timing. But
Yeah,
that's another thing is you just play the long game. So the long game is good for you, and that's the best place. CVS is the best
yeah,
place to play the long game. Now, I would find myself going to bars on a Tuesday night when I didn't need to be in the bar, and I'm like, hey, I'm just here. All right, see ya. It's kind of like then I
Well,
feel
see,
like it became
I'm more of
obvious.
the slower. Like, I don't think I could just jump into something. I need to take my time, sit back, and learn who the person is before I just kind of hop into a situation like that.
Yeah,
Like, I've
the
always been observant. Like, I'm very observant. I have to know what I'm dealing with before I go into something.
yeah the cautious type
Yeah,
play. The thing about the cautious play is that there's so many missed opportunities. Like, hey, let
yeah,
me ask you this: have you ever seen like a hot chick or something? Like, damn, man, I wish I could just go up and talk to her. I wish
all the time.
what could I say? And then a lot of times, if you just ask yourself in that situation, you go, okay, well, what if I was 10 times bolder? You know, the 10x rule or whatever it is. What if I
Yeah.
was 10 times bolder? Well, if I was 10 times bolder right now, I would just go up and say something. I'd say something. Hey, blah, blah, blah.
Anything.
Yeah,
Ask for the time or something.
that's it. Just something. But it's that rejection type thing. And it's almost like, all right, 60%, there's a 60-40 rule. And
Yeah, we talked about this.
they have,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
60% and this is if you have a fear of rejection, but it doesn't sound like you have a fear of that. It's just more of a starter, like what I
Yeah.
say first. But,
Yeah, it's getting out there.
exactly. So 60% of anything, so let's just say you're like, hey, how are you? She's like, fuck you. You're like, oh, shit. Now that's totally an extreme thing. They're not going to do that. But you got to think, all right, well, 60% of that has nothing to do with me. She could be having a bad day. She could be on her period. You
Or
know,
she's got like
just
20 dudes going up to her, the
right.
jocks, all just
Just
douchebags
all the time. She
constantly.
just broke up
Hmm.
with her, or just had a fight with her boyfriend, or her friend, or her mom. You name it. And then you're like, hey, and she's like, boom. She takes that on you. Well, the 40% of it has to do with you. Your approach, your this, and there's certain things you could change to make yourself. Because have you ever been dressed like you had a nice shirt on? Nothing's really changed, but you feel more confident. Like if you like get a good haircut or something that makes you feel confident, and then walk in there, and it's almost like. Well, let me ask you this: whenever you would go to like the CVS, did you like make sure? Okay, I got a clean shirt on, and then like you were. I don't know. You wanted to look your best every time you went into CVS to go see that girl, or were you just one of those? Nah, fuck it. Hold on, Michael. I can't hear you, man. Hey, say something. Hey, is anybody on YouTube? Hey, can you hear yourself on YouTube? Hmm. All right. Well, we'll try to get Michael back. I don't know how much longer. Well, it's 9:15. I might have to dip. Michael, can you still hear me? Oh, shit. All right, man. Say something else. Let's see if I can hear you. Yeah. It's Mike's dead. All right, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. I know we was kind of rambling about some bullshit there at the end. But, if you can get it working or get something, holler back at me. But appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate y'all watching, guys. If you're still watching, we'll see y'all on the next one.